We mad drunk. A.C.B.A. Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice. Coming at you with another daily news update. Somewhat different from the normal daily news update, as I am fresh home from San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Just got back today, Monday, July 24th, 2023. Man, can I do a recap in 10 minutes? I don't know. First and foremost, shout out to all of the viewers like yourself who made it possible for me and the podcast crew to make it out to San Diego to actually sit with each other and break bread together all in the same room for the first time ever. Your viewership, your donations, your support made that all possible. Shout out to my man, Jen Yamada X. This is a big community episode. This is all about community. Somebody who has been in the community since pretty much the very, very beginning. He just never really had a big YouTube presence or anything like that. But he picked me up straight from the airport, took me to get food. We went in the con. I got my press badge as I waited for Fabio and Rick to arrive, as they all met up in LA and then drove out to San Diego, and they were able to get their press badges. But my man Jen Yamada X was kind of taking us around as we got ourselves together to go check into the Airbnb. You know, this was Wednesday preview night. We actually snuck into the con for a few minutes while they were still setting up too, but then we were found out and kicked out. You know, we did have press badges, but in order for you to be on the show floor when it wasn't the proper time, you had to have an exhibitor badge. But we were able to line up for Tamashii that very first day, as you had to get vouchers in order to purchase the Tamashii exclusives. I did purchase one of each for myself, well, for the Dragon Ball Z stuff. So I did get Majin and Vegeta, Raditz, and the Goku and Gohan 2-pack. What are they calling it? Ghost-Ku? Of course, we had to hit the Hasbro booth when we snuck in initially, got a chance to see the Dragonfly copter up close. I didn't get any video of this, but Dwight and Ryan were actually setting up, as was Lenny. Chopped it up with the three of them for a few moments. We were able to grab some of the QR codes to purchase the Hasbro exclusive. So this is the deal with the QR code. You had to have one of those codes to take you to the site, and then you had to enter in a code that was unique to each ticket, basically. And that would allow you to purchase up to 2 of any of the exclusives that were available. So I got that done on Wednesday night, and I went ahead and pre-ordered the Deadpool and Bob 2-pack and the Chuckles figure. And then the next day was the Hasbro press breakfast, where they revealed a few new things and had some of the exclusives on display, including the Deadpool and Bob 2-pack and Chuckles and Black Krishantan, or however you pronounce his name, other Star Wars vintage series. What is this? The Naboo fighter or Starfighter or whatever this thing is. They had the Cobra 3-pack. These guys are actually supposed to go along with the Hiss tank.
Builder pack either for your Hiss tank or just for your yourself. It's going to be amazing. So it's going to be a Hasbro exclusive, and it's available to everybody. It's not just available for us backers.
They had Grimlock there, which I got a chance to see one of the other days, actually really doing his thing. I don't think they had Grimlock turned on at that point, but the reveal there for Legends that we had never saw before, well, sort of, it was kind of new, was the Detroit Steel figure, which is just basically based on the Ironmonger figure. It's a repaint for the most part, but we did also see a female Hydra agent, which has nothing to do with this DP and Bob 2-pack. But the breakfast was really nice. Obviously, a lot of the regular influencers and YouTubers were there. The food was great. It was a spread of eggs and home fries and fruit, and they had like a garlic toast station, plenty of drinks. No alcoholic beverages, you know, this was breakfast. But everybody was there. Unparalleled Universe, Shartimus, Ruckus, Froosh Guys, Pixel Dan, Kev, Sentry. So yeah, that was really nice. We got to see the X-Men 97 figures for the first time. All really nice head sculpts on all of these. I had to clarify about this, which I did in my interview with the Hasbro brand team. This is based on an upcoming animated series. We saw the Disney Plus wave on display that has been leaked and teased for for months and months now. I do wish this Kingpin figure was a little larger. I don't have any of these Tracksuit Mafia figures either. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, gotta look at the his tank while I was over there at Hasbro as well. There was an empty case, which I thought they might be revealing the HasLab in, but that wasn't the case. That case later had the Marvel Knights wave in there after the panel. I'll talk about that a bit more later. In fact, the full panel is on the ACBA Instagram, on the reels on the ACBA Instagram account, so you can actually see that full panel. But yeah, Wednesday preview night, Thursday was the Hasbro breakfast, Friday was the Hasbro panel. And everybody who is anybody that was in San Diego was there. This was a shot from after the panel. Everybody got together for a photo. Not everybody, but a good amount. It's a great photo. But yeah, again, we got the reveal of the full Marvel Knights wave, which has gone up for pre-order now. It's only on pre-order on the online, basically. This is not something that's going to show up at retail. So the only way for you to build the Mindless ones, or the Mindless one, is to purchase multiples of this set if you want to army build the Army Builder. Missed opportunity there. I talked about that a bit in the interview with the team too. You know, I've been pushing for an all Army Builder wave for quite a while now, in which the actual Builder figure was an Army Builder as well. That would have been the perfect opportunity for them to do this and then offer that online, but I digress. New Vision. I don't think we know for certain how he's going to come yet, but this is on the Vulcan Buck. Got an updated Bruce Banner, MCU Bruce Banner, updated Black Widow, Mark II Iron Man. The Hasbro panel was a little light in terms of reveals, but I know that they were keeping some things close to the vest because Hasbro PulseCon is coming up and other events are coming up. So there's going to be lots of reveals over the next few months regardless. After the Hasbro panel, the Star Wars panel was up next. I didn't get to attend that, but they unveiled the Ghost HasLab, and yo, this thing is about to be funded. As I record this now, I think they may be like 500 or 600 away from reaching the minimum goal of 8,000 backers. This joint is massive. It's very nicely detailed on the inside. This had a lot of onlookers. A lot of people were interested in this. You know, the vintage 3/4 inch figures are oftentimes more detailed than the 6-inch Black Series figures. This is something I don't necessarily need, so I think I'm going to pass on this, but I will live vicariously through some of you folks who will be copping this. It is $500. Oh man, got to get together with the boys and have a nice Italian dinner. All four of us literally breaking bread together. This was awesome. We went out later in the night. A lot of people showed up there. Dwight, Lenny, Jesse Falcon was there. Shout out to my boy Jose. Shout out to Adam Rodriguez. The love was there. The camaraderie was there. Went to a very interesting panel. I think it was called Breaking Into the Toy Industry. It was about, you know, how you could chase your dreams and work in a field that you are having hobby, you know? Great panel. I hope they come back and do that again. That was in the Marriott. Actually, on my way to that panel, I had went into this little art exhibit for this horror comic book. I forget the writer artist's name, but my daughter's into this. Help me on in the comments below. Saturday, I believe, was the GIJoe panel, and GIJoe went crazy. I'm still figuring out and finding out things that they revealed that I didn't even know about, but you know, they dropped a few things down in the case after the event. We got to see Junkyard and Mutt, Tripwire, Snow Job, which, you know, we've seen for a while. We got to see the twins and Baroness and the Crimson Guard sort of outfits, which is a 3-pack, a box set. The Steel Brigade dudes, which has also gone up for pre-order, but GIJoe went nuts in terms of all of the reveals and all of the things that's coming down the pipeline. On Sunday, Hasbro also showed a female S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. You know, we had Quake / Maria Hill, but these are going to quite possibly be, you know, double packed in some type of way. Maybe the female S.H.I.E.L.D. and female Hydra agent will come together. I believe that Dan said that the Hydra agent would be a Pulse exclusive. I'm not 100% sure. Got to see the Squadron Supreme all together. They switched things around in the case a little bit. One of the fastest teams Hasbro has ever completed. But yeah, like I said, I did get to interview the Hasbro team. You could look out for that. Fabio did get to chop it up with June of JadaToys JadaToys killing it. They had 3 things that we had never seen prior on display for the Street Fighter line in Guile, Cammy, and DJ. Our very first DJ in 6-inch form in any form, I think. I don't think any company has ever made a DJ. So we got the 9 kind of main characters so far, and the 10th was the Evil Ryu, which was the Comic-Con exclusive. I did cop that for myself as well. But yeah, man, I've been messing around with this Ryu quite a bit. I'm very impressed with these figures. They're very good. I would highly recommend you picking up a couple of these. I see Fei Long is in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. PX Preview booth had a variant of, I forget this guy's name. Let me know in the comments below. But Fabio had took me by here. And then they had Robin on display. They had Spider-Man. During the con, we got a reveal of a Nightwing figure that's going to be coming from Mezco. Mezco's booth was nicely set up. Everything that was there was posed really nice. I'm pretty sure that Darius did all of the posing. Saw him quite a few times this weekend, even though we don't speak, but but I'm no hater. I get props where props are due. Everything was posed very nicely from Mezco. Last day we was kind of roaming around, making sure we had everything we needed. We swung by Mondo, as you know, Brandon, aka Posable Productions, aka Batman the Articulated Series, had the opportunity to unveil, shoot, reveal the Mondo 1/6 scale Man Bat. So we swung by there to talk to Hector and a couple other people over there in hopes of getting them on the show, because Brandon revealed the Man Bat on the show, showed the pictures. Obviously, he killed it with the photography for this figure. We got to see that in person. Also met up with a gentleman who says he's been watching my channel for quite a while. It was wonderful to meet this guy in person, Brad Walker. He actually gave all of us copies of his original comic books, signed them for us, got to meet his wife. Big shout out to you, Brad. Much love. Shout out to everybody. I mean, I met so many people for the first time and got to put names to faces and faces to voices and what have you. Just really sending a special shout out to anybody that I got to meet for the first time. It was all good vibes the entire time. Me and the podcast boys had jokes and jokes and jokes. It was a great, great experience, man. And yo, of course, it's the collecting, it's the displaying that brings all of us together, but it's the relationships and the love and the help and all of those things that really make this community what it is, man. And I'm just happy to have been a part of this. And I just want to continue to cultivate this and, pass the torch to the next generation of young adults, ushering in that next generation of teenagers, who's ushering in that next generation of preteens into collecting, into displaying. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the QR codes are done. We probably will get a couple of days of the exclusives available on Hasbro Pulse for anybody who did not attend the con. But yeah, again, I'm back home, got the opportunity to cop a couple of legends, and one booth in particular that had stuff at close to retail. I was trying to round out the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave, so I was able to get Extremis Iron Man, I got Molecule Man, and I got Baron Von Strucker. All of the stuff that I purchased for myself, I mailed it back to myself, snail mail, so I won't have it to the end of the week or maybe next week. I did get to help out a few people with getting stuff for them from the con. Their stuff is going priority, so you'll have your stuff before I do. 10 minutes, yeah, right. But yeah, I'm back home playing with my toys, opening stuff up. I did have stuff here that I didn't get a chance to open yet, aside from whatever I bought at the con. So Iron Man, Extremis Iron Man, Nightwing I got to open up. Ooh, this guy's nice. I got a ton of DBZ stuff to open up still. I've got things on the table right now. I am about to actually finish up my top 10. Finally. But yeah, look out for the Hasbro brand team interview. Look out for an interview with June of JadaToys. Oh, we shot a lot of little B-roll and cool things to keep updating the podcast intro while the 4 of us were together. So that was really fun. And I'll have some quick bites coming, a new little segment on the channel with people from the community, just 1-2 minute quick interviews. So I started filling that out a bit this weekend, and I'll be doing more of that. So stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week, I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year, yeah.